Hi Stampers, it's Nancy from Stampin'shout.com. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, it's day 5 of my little timeless arrangements series. So every week I pick a stamp set. This week it was timeless arrangements, the bundle, which includes the stamp set and the dies. There's 16 dies in here. And then I create 5 cards. So today's day 5. We're going to make our 5th card. So make sure you go back if you haven't seen the previous videos for this week. And I'm also using the Delightfully Eclectic Designer Series paper. So for today's card is a little fun card. And I like this card because it doesn't take a lot of supplies. And it's really fun. It's just so cute. I just love it. So the supplies are Berry Burst cardstock. And this is 5.5 by 5.5. And it's scored at 4 1/4. So you did hear me say that correctly. 5.5 by 5.5. That's going to be our card base. And then I have a piece of designer series paper, and I have a piece of white for the inside. And then I went ahead and I cut a bunch of the sprigs out that I'm going to use. And I just wanted to show you what it looks like when you cut them out. Oh, it came out automatically. I didn't have to do anything. I just wanted to mention there's this nice little opening here that you just push on it and they just pop right out. But that one came out so easy, right? So what else is nice about this die set is the bottom of each of these little sprigs has that nice little layering piece there. So when you build your flower arrangement, it's really easy to put together. It's not like you're playing with a little skinny little sprig. You do have something to work with. And I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. So yeah, you can create really simple cards with just one little flower, or you can build a nice floral arrangement with these. And it's really easy. So don't be afraid to try it. So this piece is cut 6 inches by 5 1/4. And you need to cut a couple more pieces. So let me bring in my cutter. So I need to cut a 4-inch piece. So again, it's 5 1/4 by 4. And then I need to cut 2 1-inch pieces, just like that. So let's just build this a little bit. What's nice about this card too is it shows both sides of your designer series paper. So I'm going to glue this on the front. And then this piece here, we're going to glue it on the inside of that flap. And it does have a little bit of an edge, so you can't glue the whole thing. You have to leave the ends unglued. And now I'm just going to lay this on the inside like this. I'm laying it right up against that score line. So I'm going to bring in the inside piece, and I'm going to, before I glue it down, I'm going to stamp in Berry Burst. I'm going to stamp I Really Appreciate You. So I stamped it a little bit over to the left because I'm going to put a strip of designer series paper on there. But I'm going to go ahead and glue this piece in. And then I'm going to glue this strip of designer series paper on the inside. I have to cut that down just a little bit. So if you've noticed, my videos are very short. They're 15 minutes or less, and I hope you are enjoying that. And then I do have all the information, the measurements and the supplies I used, and shopping links over on my blog. So after the video, you can go over there if you need to get any of that information. If you shop with me, this is my new host code. And you can always email me if you have any questions. So that's the inside of our card, but we need to really decorate this, I think, don't you? So I'm going to bring in a scrap, and I'm going to bring back in the Berry Burst. And what I did here was I took the stamp A Very Big and the Thanks, and I put them together on one block. And now I'm going to stamp on this little scrap. And then I'm going to cut it out with the largest of those rectangles. So that's what it looks like. It's really pretty. It's got a nice little stitching around here. So I'm going to bring back in my sprigs. And like I said, it has that nice base piece, and there is a front and a back. You can notice a slight difference. And I like to build my flower arrangements from the back forward. So I want that green part to be in the back, and then I'm going to put down the little berries. And there are little pieces in here that you need to flick out. So I have glue on that base, and I'm just going to lay this one right on top. Aren't those colors pretty? And then I'm going to take this piece, and I'm just going to layer it right on top also. And this is going to fit on the back of my sentiment. So I'm going to put some glue here and put it on the back of my sentiment. Just like that. So now I'm going to pop this up on the front of my card. And there you go. A very big thanks with the double DSP showing. Isn't that pretty? I love it, love it, love it. I think I'm going to add a few little pearls on here. What are these? Oh, these are very old. These are Share What You Love. What do you think? I really appreciate you. And I do really appreciate you guys spending your time with me. Hopefully you like the short videos. Go ahead and leave me comments. Let me know what you think of the cards. Ask any questions. And visit my blog for shopping information and for the measurements. And I will see you on Monday at noon. Don't be shy. Stamp and shout.